Blue Period Volume 6 review. I didn't know studying will be enough. I had no idea. It takes this much strength and energy. It's the first day of the 3-day second examination for the oil painting course at Tokyo University of the Arts. The elevators are out of action at the examination building and Tora has to get all his heavy painting gear up 8 flights of stairs to the examination room. He's already at his limit, with the pounding headache, migraine, eye strain, and the burning skin rash that might or might not be hives, and collapses in his way up the endless stairs. But he can afford to miss the first day, even if he's no fit state to do any serious painting. With Maki Kawana's help, he manages to set himself up alongside the other examinees and discovers, as Uma Sensei predicted, in the second examination is to create a painting in any way that you like that combines the model and the examination room. In other words, a nude picture. There's a live model, the very topic that Yatora had been exploring with Ryoji before the examinations began. The only thing willpower keeping things going, just about, he's unable to report back in person to Oba Sensei without R2, going straight home to collapse into bed, but she contacts him that evening by phone. Upbeat as ever, she helps restore his morale and together they plot away for him and get enough of the rest of the examination using strategy. An advantage, Akuto contacts and come to glasses. A cooling patch in his forehead is cold sealed by his hair and a beret, and painkillers is a theme of his painting that's troubling him the most. But after Oba Sensei boosts himself confidence in her habitual brisk way, he helps ready to fight again the following day. He's had a terrible start, but there are 2 days left in which to prove himself. Will it be enough? In this volume, mangaka Tsubasa Yamaguchi tells us in her afterworld. The first story arc comes to an end. If you watched the last episode of the anime TV series of Blue Period, you already know the outcome of the second exam. The anime deals with the stress of the exam very effectively, but reading the original manga, Yatoru's experience seems even more raw and distressing. His half-closed eyes and his sweat-drenched face, his slumped posture, everything about the way Yamaguchi draws him conveys his desperation and even intensity of his suffering. As you read these chapters, you feel as if you're living through the experience with him, panel after organized panel. There are some nice little domestic details at the Yamaguchi home, with Yatoru's mother firstly determined to encourage her son not as much as she can be, and his father seemingly blasé yet supportive. At the examination building, there are more awkward yet revealing exchanges with the prickly prodigy genius Yutasuki, who has no people skills, Yatora, who was fascinated by him, as well as in Abi with his natural talent. Abi seems to find himself sitting next to him in the lunch break or running into him on station, but most revealing of all, in chapters that are themed around the subject of the nude art and nakedness. After much soul searching, the conclusion that Yatora comes to about himself, which explores and reveals in his final examination and submission. No wonder that we see Yatora lying in his bed back at home when it's all over and done, reflecting a future drift after he using up so much adrenaline and creative energy. The slump he experiences afterwards is something many of us will remember vividly when examinations come to an end, even though he goes back to high school and meets up with his friends. Looming over everything is the fact that his results for TOA will be posted at the same time as his graduation ceremony, and frustratedly he keeps missing Mori Senpai, the martyrs portrayed in his volume-striking cover. No loving color inserts, this time. Sadly, under the manga has several impressive double-page and single-page spreads showing us Yotora's thoughts, processes, sketches for the second examination piece. There are also helpful pages sprinkled drawings showing how to prepare a canvas for oil painting, how to stretch paper for color painting. Not to mention several familiar pages with historical information about earlier nudes by matte painters as varied as Michelangelo, Botticelli, and Bouchard. The translation for Kodansha is again by Anjali Oloye and deals expertly before with a variety of art-related technical terms, as well as the everything conversations and Yatoru's self-search maternal monologues. Liz Blakesley does a splendid job in lettering the pages for Yatoru's sketches and notes for the examination. 2 pages of helpful translation notes are included, and there are 4 little forum comma as well as a cute original bonus manga which Saiki Sensei gathers graduating students for refreshments in the art room at the cleaning up, of course. And so the exam arc comes to an end, and it's been quite a journey for Yatora, and for the reader too. Yamaguchi's unique graphic style and has brought her characters to a vibrant life, and I, for one, can't wait to follow them into the university arc that starts in May 7, due at the end of May. 9 over 10.